It's a big celebration in the camp of everyone that has been following this series for a long time now. And that is because all we have always hoped for has actually happened. Yes, Vivian has started paying for her sins, and I'm so happy. I just want to ask those people that say they are tired of watching and all those, why is it that, Vivian always win and all that? I hope you're happy with this episode. This episode is a whole lot. Like, I feel like 2-3 video might not even be enough to explain this episode, but I will try as much as I can to make it just 2 videos, okay? So guys, we also had it played out. First of all, let me start with Vivian and the mother before I move to, other people. Now guys, Vivian was celebrating. Of course, she has gotten what she has always wanted. The house is hers. And the thought of the fact that she now has the house to herself and there is money stacked somewhere, gave her that joy that, oh, she's made. She doesn't have any problem again in life and all this stuff. And Vivian decided to go celebrate with her mother, who happens to be her lady. And when she got there, they were celebrating, they were happy and all those stuff. And Vivian was like, yes, now she's happy. Her life is all packed and set up. She doesn't have any problem again. She has a house to herself and then money to herself. That is now time. The money was actually sent into an international account. That this is now time for them to get the money back. Since everywhere, the coast is clear and all those stuff. And this did not sit well with Madam Stella, who obviously has her own plans, okay? Like I said in my video, I said, Madam Stella is having a different plan. Vivian is also having a different plan. And probably Vivian suspected something. That was why she did not let Madam Stella into all her plans fully. So she's happy that, yeah, she has been able to get the house and all those stuff. And, that there is money somewhere. And ask Madam Stella, it's time to bring this money in. That was when Madam Stella realized that she's fresh. She has been drinking since morning and she needs to, make use of the restroom. And she left. Why she left? A call came in. Now, this call is the call that saved the day. This call is the call that, made Vivian and Madam Stella to pay dearly. Most times they say, oh, coincidence. Let's even think about it. Why will Madam Stella, or rather, why will Vivian pick Madam Stella's calls and all that? That is another coincidence, right? So Vivian picked up the call and the person from the other end said a whole lot, which did not sit well with Vivian, which will not even sit well with anybody. If you are making such plan with another person and you find out that that same person you're making this plan with has another plan aside yours, alright? So when Madam Stella came back from where she went to, of course, every right-thinking person wants to confront the person and say, okay, why this, why that? And that was what Vivian did. And Madam Stella thought that, Vivian is that little child who she's controlling, do this, do that. She doesn't know that she has already planted a seed. That seed has germinated and yielded a fruit. And it's that fruit, that same fruit, that took her own life. So as a parent, as a guardian, mind what you say or do or introduce your children to. Because trust me, it will always come back to you. If you plant a good seed, it will yield a good fruit. If you plant a bad seed, the same thing will apply. You will also get whatever you have planted. That is why they say, whatever you sow, you shall reap. And this is what happened to Madam Stella. Vivian did to Madam Stella what she has always done to anyone that wants to stand on her way, which is what Madam Stella has taught her. And the father came down and revealed a lot about Vivian. In most of my videos, I always wonder, is Madam Stella's Vivian's real mother? Is Chief, Vivian's real father. In my head, I was like, maybe Madam Stella took him for another man and decided to pin the pregnancy on Chief. But in this case, no. Madam Stella actually had a very bad encounter with someone which resulted into the conception of Vivian. And Chief, being a very good man that, he is, accepted both Madam Stella and Child and married them. And guys, Chief also has a biological child somewhere that he hid from Stella and Vivian. So guys, Chief revealed a lot. So this is beginning to make me understand that Madam Stella did not actually heal from, what led to Vivian's conception. She didn't heal from it. And as such, out of that pain and all that, she decided to use Vivian as her tool. I don't know if I'm making sense at this point. I feel like Madam Stella did not heal from that encounter. And that is why one will wonder the way Madam Stella is leading Vivian, if Madam Stella is actually the mother of Vivian. She did not heal from that at all. She did not heal from that experience. And that is why when she's dealing or treating Vivian, she's not treating her like a child. Madam Stella will lead Vivian into something. And when it's paytime, Madam Stella will allow Vivian to face it alone. I find that, guys, Madam Stella feels that Vivian is someone that came to her, or a child that came to her in a way that is not supposed to. As such, she doesn't even feel any form of pain or remorse in her with the way she's treating Vivian. Now, thinking of the fact that Madam Stella intended to run away to another country with the money, it will make you understand that Madam Stella does not have any atom of love for Vivian. All this while, Madam Stella has been using Vivian to perfect her plans. And when it finally looked like it has clicked, she decided to run away. So she has no plan of taking Chief's life. She just wanted to walk away from Chief's life, okay? She just wanted to walk away from Chief's life. And guys, it would have been so painful if Chief doesn't have another child, considering his age, the number of years he has spent with this woman, okay? It would have been so painful that he doesn't have another child, but thank God he does have another child, and that makes it so interesting. The only person I pity in this place is Chief, who felt so bad. But I believe that when Chief actually hears the plan that Madam Stella has towards him, running away and all those stuff, the money thing and all those stuff, I feel like his emotion will be able to, or rather, his emotions will become a bit. So guys, what do you think? Are you happy with this episode? Do you think that Madam Stella got what she deserved? Do you feel pity for Madam Stella? Do you feel that Madam Stella didn't deserve to go this way? Do you feel that Vivian went too far? Do you think that Madam Stella was right? Are you feeling that Madam Stella is just acting based on experience that she's yet to heal from? All these are many questions that need answer. As always, guys, drop your analysis in the comment section and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.